Part 7 of a multi-part series featuring Wake County, North Carolina. The previous parts of this series recap the visit Mike and Jeff, NC Tyrant Hunter, made to Raleigh, North Carolina back in September of 2020. They were simply trying to find someone willing to step in and hold local level government accountable. Unfortunately, they did not succeed in this endeavor. A few weeks after the trip, Mike heard there was a criminal summons alleging trespass on airport property out of Wake County, but the charging document didn't have an address for this alleged trespass. If you recall from the previous video, after refusing to tell Mike the address of the alleged trespass and going on to tell Mike that he was fully informed of the charges brought against him, Judge Sazzer tried to get Mike to waive rights in order to proceed with the court process. Mike was unwilling to waive any rights and let the judge know that he was not fully informed, as the court refused to even tell him the address where the supposed trespass occurred. The judge then decided to punish Mike and withdraw the webex accommodation modification that was currently being made, and declared he must be physically present on May 17, 2021, and proceeded to strip him of his right to equal access. Mike was forced into court without most of his assistive devices. They did allow Mike to use his phone to access his notes for court. They did not provide him with a visual interpreter, and did not offer any alternate means for him to access the visual information in the court. They denied him the ability to take his own notes, and again, did not offer any alternate accommodation. This is not equal access. This is not due process. This is not justice. Prior to the court date, Mike sent in a motion to dismiss in hopes someone would have some sense and throw out this whole nonsense. But alas, they did not accept it in the form he sent because Mike sent it digitally. Mike can't read printed material, so to force him to mail in paperwork also forces him to provide his own interpreter in order to ensure that what is on the paper is what he is intending to send in. On May 17, 2021, Mike arrived early to the Wake County Courthouse so he could check with the clerk to make sure the motion was filed. He also had copies with him to hand to the judge and the DA if needed.
There you go. What can I help you with, sir?
Can you try to get a copy of the case file? I'm not sure the number. I have it on this paper, I think. Yeah, it should be this one. Is the case number on there? 71466. Yes. All right. And I'm also checking to see if that motion is actually on the case file. I tried filing it back on April 26th and again on May 12th.
That file is in 101, so I can't see if it's in there. Like I can't physically.
Can you print it?
I don't have it in a digital form.
Okay.
But what you can do is you can go to 101 first of all.
Yeah.
And ask the DA if they have that paperwork right there.
Okay.
In the file. So it should be in there.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
What's your name, sir?
Manny, sir.
Manny?
Yes, sir.
All right. Appreciate you.
You're welcome, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
Sir,
yeah.
How are you? I'm
right,
Deputy Carroll. Is there anything I can help you with?
I had somebody direct me. I know where the court is, the bathroom in 101.
Okay, what can I help you get to? What are you looking for? Are you looking for anything specific?
Well, I'm depending. I got some time, I think. 142? 52. What time is this? This thing is so...
It's going to be 142.
All right, so I got some time. I got 2 p.m. in 101, which is the next one up, right?
2 p.m. Yes, sir. They're open 7:30 to 3:30, so if you have something, you can go ahead and go into 101.
I don't have to wait till 2.
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
Would you like me to guide you?
No, somebody already took. I know a pretty good idea. It's like halfway down this wall, but I also need to hit the bathroom, which is around the corner, right?
Yes, sir. There's some tables in the way. If you need, I can help you. Absolutely.
I've already walked a couple of times. Like,
okay.
Down and back, so somebody already helped me. But I appreciate it, man.
Okay. Yes, sir. Not a problem.
I don't have any video of the proceedings, and the court did not provide any sort of recording, but court did not go well. A female, later identified as Magistrate Harris, never bothered to identify herself, kept talking over Mike, told Mike he needed to get an attorney, and wouldn't listen. She refused to accept or even look at Mike's motion, She even called over bailiffs to escort Mike out of the courtroom rather than just answering his questions. She then continued the case out to June 23, 2021, again forcing Mike to come back in person. The following is audio of Mike talking with the bailiff just outside the courtroom.
Just a little bit to the left.
Is that usually how it goes? Like you make everybody has to pay for that money? Like you can't file things with the court?
That
seems wrong, right?
That's not up to us, sir.
Oh, I mean, I'm just asking like man to man. Isn't that how does anybody get justice if you can't file anything at the clerk's office and you come try to plead a case and they won't even hear you?
I really can't talk to you about it, sir. Is there anything else that we can help you with today in the building? I mean, can I guide you somewhere else?
What did she say for the date?
June 23rd.
Is there a disability coordinator here that I can talk to?
I'm sorry?
A disability coordinator.
There is. I don't think he's here today.
Okay. What's the name of
Mr. Rowe.
What is it?
Mr. Rowe.
R-O-W?
R-W-E.
Rowe. Okay. All right.
So like I said, it's going to take about 24 to 48 hours for them to be able to put that file for you to print it off. And then once that's done, you can get a copy of it. Okay?
Yeah, this is just it's par for the course for North Carolina. You can't file anything in court, and then you go to court and they won't even hear you. It's like you got you can't afford an attorney. Yeah, I can wait. Here.
We'll get that to you, alright?
I'll sit by right outside the clerk's office.
There's some benches
Something over there.
They're
Yeah.
straight ahead from where you're at.
All right. I appreciate you, man, trying to.
Yes, sir.
I mean, who's judicial branch and check when they run them up? Isn't it supposed to be like the executive and the legislative branch? And don't sit here. You say you're the deputy?
Yes, sir.
So then you would be part of the executive branch, right? I know it's like above your pay grade, but I mean, just speaking in terms of general, what is it? They don't teach anymore civics, right? Like for the three branches of government, and they're supposed to check the balances between them. Right. When clearly this is a miscarriage of justice. If I can't even say, hey, here's a motion to dismiss, it's already drafted up, it was sent in twice, like one hand delivered, one in the mail, that they're not even, recognizing how can it be heard, it's pretty crazy. Not only that, but like they refused me access to taking notes. I have no notes of that encounter because I usually do like video recording for my notes.
Okay.
And I have somebody help me understand what's going on in the video.
Right.
But taken like that, and so I asked for a visual impairment interpreter, somebody that can actually help me. Instead of you doing it,
Right.
somebody else can direct me through and say, hey, this deputy's on your right, ADA's on the right, clerk's on your left. Judge in the front. The person who was talking never identified herself. I don't know who that was.
Right.
Does she have a name placard or anything?
Yeah, that was Master Care.
Magistrate Harris. Okay, so that's, you know what I mean? Like there's so much information that I'm missing and I have no notes of.
Right.
Because they're criminally denying me access, equal access, because I was. But sadly, it's a federal law and you don't have federal jurisdiction, so you can't enforce it. It's the American Disabilities Act, and it doesn't have really teeth. You have to send it through the DOJ in DC, and they take 18 months to 2 years to get back to you. By then, I'm going to be hauled back in the court 20 times.
Mr. Nelson?
Yeah.
Alright. Paper's right out in front of you.
Yeah, what do we have here?
Here's your criminal summons. That's a charging instrument. What you were asking for in the courtroom.
No, I was asking for the court file. So whatever they have
So
on
the court file has to stay in here in the courthouse.
Right.
So when you go in the courtroom.
Right, I'm asking for a copy of it.
This is a copy of the charging document that you asked for.
No, I'm asking for all the documents they have on file. Because I tried filing my motion to dismiss. And so hopefully in my court file is that motion to dismiss. And I would like a stamped copy from the clerk showing that they received it.
This is all that I have. This is all I can provide for you. I'm kind of not at the position to really deal with that. This is what I can provide to you because this is what I was given.
Okay, so this is what now?
This is a copy of the charging document.
All right. And it's a summons from the original summons, like back last year sometime?
Yes, sir.
Or is it
From 9/21 of last year.
okay, so this is the original charging document.
Yes, sir.
And this is the only thing they're saying they have on file.
That's all that she gave us a copy for. That's all I can help you with. I
All right,
can't do
well,
anything
that's cool.
else.
I have copies of his motion, so I'll file it.
Okay.
So it's easier if you go to your right,
Alright.
all the way to the right,
I'll just make sure they file it. And we'll get a copy.
and then go to your right, to your right.
Flip flop it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Got that for you. And then there's going to be a person straight ahead of you.
Keep the line.
Yes, sir.
Mike followed up with the clerk to make sure his motion was filed.
Sir, he's ready for you right up this way.
This
There's a
way?
sign right in front of you. If you take a little side step to the left,
Yeah, okay.
to the left, and then there's a rope stop right there. There you go.
Hey, I need to file a motion to dismiss. This is my third attempt to file it here, so I need to make sure you give me a stamped copy that it's been filed once I give it to you, please. Should be it here. You still over here?
I'm sorry, sir?
You want to see some comedy or some irony, some sad irony? I believe. Oh crap! I lost my paperclip. It should be the last one. Yeah, it's my last one. Okay. This is a copy of the Raleigh's IMAP that shows the location that somebody alleged I trespassed on.
Right.
And can you see what it says the property is?
The NC State Blind School.
Yeah. This is the ridiculousness of this case. Yet I can't even speak. You know, she wouldn't let me talk. So it's insanity. Absolutely crazy. Wasn't interested in the truth. No, you have to pay a lawyer because they're part of the same team. You know, the bar card members. Make sure their colleagues get paid. They tell me, "Oh yeah, you're doing everything right." Like this should have been never picked up by the prosecution. And so the prosecution is violating their oath. The magistrate's violating your oath. There's no probable cause. Like that's ludicrous to say, okay, a blind person trespassed on the NC School for the Blind. Like unless somebody told me to leave, but nobody told me to leave. Nobody told me I was trespassing. I got word second, third hand a month later that somebody alleged I trespassed. It's pretty crazy. It's but even the charging document, if you want to look at it, there's no address on it. They're alleging I trespassed. There's no associated address. This is the same one that somebody's read to me.
Right.
It's like if you wrote up a murder and there's no body, you know,
Right.
and then you gave it to the prosecutor and they're charging somebody with murder and there's no body. Like
Right.
it's just silly.
All right, your copy is ready. I got it. I'm gonna hand it to you.
All right. So has this been stamped like that it's received?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see that anywhere?
Right there, it has my initials on it.
Right there.
You got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. As long as we have some kind of indication that it's been received, it's been filed. So the third time. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's your name, sir? Philip.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. You have a good day.
You're good straight ahead for about 10 feet. Take a left. Good. Let me get this door for you real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.